So I'm complaining about my neighbor's camera that's pointing in my windows.
So you can't move 4 pieces of chain link fence because your dog's harassing children, barking all night long, but you'll go install security cameras when you've diligently broken the city ordinances.
Just gathering evidence myself based off your claims. You're saying that my dog's bark. I'm just gonna gather evidence myself.
So for the lawyer, this is video camera of my neighbor's camera that's pointing in my house window.
So you know the view of the camera?
Yep.
So you know my exact
Yep. So I'm making a complaint. I'm calling the cops tomorrow about its focus because of the angle that's pointing in my bedroom window and my kitchen window, plus the play area of my kids. Actually,
Yeah, like here's our kid's swimming pool. Let's just check it out. And then he's gonna point at his camera right here.
Hello. Good. What's going on?
I did. Come on, babe. When he stopped yelling.
I was trying to de-escalate the situation, but the guy was like,
I'm guessing you don't like that guy either.
What guy?
Our neighbor.
I don't know who he is, so.
That's fine.
We're just witnesses. We were in the yard next door.
Okay.
yeah, backyard neighbor.
We're
made
trying
a
to get ready
comment.
for a party, and he starts just screaming at my husband and telling us that we need to shut up our dog, otherwise they're gonna shoot our dog and kill our dog.
Okay.
And then it just escalated.
He threatened to come on my property and attack me as well.
And then he started being racially.
Being racist too.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is all in front of my kids and my niece, and so I'm just like, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm over there. I'm looking the guy in the eyes while he's doing this. He's like, "You don't need to be involved with this fucker." And then he goes back and starts throwing racial slurs at him and threatening to come.
Yeah, tell me to go back to where I came from, which is Utah. So I don't know what he's talking about. I grew up here, so.
Yeah. No, you're okay. Yeah. So, have you guys had problems before? Or
So
yeah.
I feel like before we did it the right way, he said he had complaint about the dog. He did a file. He filed a log, and, the police, we talked about it. But this was like
maybe it was you. You guys.
No, mine
okay,
wasn't
it was
me.
But yeah, this time was obviously
same height,
overboard. Like he's threatening us. And
Okay.
Stuff, so.
All right. Well, and he's just this house, like right behind you.
Straight behind.
Okay.
6'8", I believe.
It's the older dude with the gray hair. Red
It's
hair.
both of them. It was both the old man and his son.
Name is Dustin.
The old man was not threatening, but his son was.
The younger.
Yeah. So it's this house right here. So we're here, they're here.
They just come on so hot.
Yeah.
Like, dude, just calm down. If you have a problem,
when we moved in, both of our neighbors were like, watch out for this guy. So we were trying to keep our peace, didn't have any problems until we got her.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, like midnight, and he's like screaming at us, and we're like, she's just been out there for a second, not even like 10 minutes straight, and of her just trying to adapt, and then we all of a sudden got an order of being too loud.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah, and I told him I'd rather you guys just take it up with a middleman. I don't want to deal with you.
Yeah.
So
no, for sure.
If you have this evidence or whatever, please submit it. I don't want to deal with you having to threaten me, shoot me with a bow and arrow and stuff.
Yeah.
I think it was my dog, but still, it's still a threat against my family. So.
And then, what's your name, sir?
My name is Hyrum. Owen is the last name.
And your birthday? What's a good phone number for you? And then, what was your name, ma'am?
Michelle.
And it's Owen as well?
Yes, yes.
And your birthday? And you had called, right?
Yeah,
okay.
I was the one that called. Lady tried to get everyone inside, and then I failed on that, so I apologize.
Oh, that's okay. It happens. And then you said you saw everything. And what was your name, sir?
Dan Richardson.
Dan
or
Richardson.
Daniel.
Okay. And your birthday? Well, happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He saw it too.
Okay.
I'm the other. I'm on
He lives
this
there.
unit.
Okay. Yeah, just one should be fine.
Well, the thing is, like, so he did the same thing to my wife and I when we first moved in.
Yeah.
And I worked for the county.
Okay.
And before I worked for the county, I worked for the school district. I already talked to one of the officers. All this prior stuff that the dogs that live in this house, they said that counts. Talking to the county officer, she said that doesn't mean shit.
Yeah, no.
Because, like, this is a brand new house.
It's very dog specific.
And
so.
we're the owners. Those were renters.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. And so you guys know the son's Dustin? You don't know the older gentleman?
I don't know his name.
No, the only people that do know them by name is
Just like their next door
the
neighbors
next door
over there.
neighbor, because
Okay.
they do a lot of yard work.
Okay. Well, I'll go have a talk with them, and then we'll just kind of go from there. And
Yeah, I'd much rather
I'm
not
sorry
have to
ahead
deal
of
with them
time.
personally, you know.
no, you're fine. That's okay.
Escalate another way, that was kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, because it's not going to be pretty.
No, that's okay. Most people I talk to aren't very happy to see me, so it just kind of comes with the uniform. But thank you guys.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Can we continue to do our thing?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
your property. You guys can.
I know, but like.
Yeah, you do what you want, and if I'll go talk to him, and then if it continues, let me know, and I'll come back, and then we'll address it.
Have a card? Or just call this?
You can just call this. I'll be on till 5, so if it's anything until then, and even then, they'll have your guys' address on there, so
Okay.
you should be
Appreciate
good.
it. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you
all right,
so
thank
much.
you. Therefore. Hey, 12, I'm going to be going to the neighbor's house behind him.
680 South.
Afer.
10 get you over there. It's coming down 700.
We'll try 23. We should be on at 863 West, 660 South on the same detail. Hello, how are you?
Oh, well, it's been better.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm just here because I guess you guys.
Yeah, we'll
And
come
your
through the house. We'll
neighbors.
show you. I mean, we've
Okay.
had
Oh.
to have you guys here once before.
Okay.
With this dog in the backyard.
About the dog. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if you were the one that came the last time.
I don't think so.
I don't know, about a year ago, I guess. But
Yeah, they thought I was the same one too, but it must be another officer that looks like me.
So the dog tried to bite my kid through the fence. And he
Just
keeps
today?
growling and rushing at him within the last couple days. He plays in
Okay.
that garden area and he rushes the fence and is trying to bite at him.
Okay.
So that's kind of partly why it's heated, because every time they go in the backyard, it starts growling and barking and charging at that
Let's take a
fence
look at the
line.
fence, see what we got going back there.
And then it just barks all night long, every night. And we can hear little kids back there like begging their parents to feed them and trying to feed them themselves, and they like fall off the top of that thing back there.
Okay. Is it on this side over here?
It's directly in front of you.
Oh, right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like the only thing that stops that dog's mouth from coming through that fence and biting my kid is the fact they hung that up.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that their fence, your fence? So the fence is my fence.
Okay.
And it's been here since I don't know, since I've been here. Okay. 15 years or more.
Okay.
So I don't know. I bought this house in 2003, 2004.
Okay. All
And I
right.
was actually going to fix the fence, but I've had so many problems with these guys, I haven't even went over to do anything with it because,
Yeah. Is it broken on that side? Or?
well, that's the wind or something, or
Okay.
radiator or something.
Okay.
It's busted, but
Yeah.
it's just a corner post. But
Were you the one they were yelling with then, or was that? They said it was.
it started with my son,
Your
but then
son.
I came out and I
Okay.
was like, we've been through this before.
Yeah.
You let this dog bark at odd hours of the day. You don't come out to even tell it to shut up.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah.
I had a bark log. I think I probably threw it away, but we kept it for a while. But they finally got a bark collar, and it was pretty good. But
The barking has stopped, just not
it
the
stopped
fence.
for a while. I mean, it's probably been, I don't know, 8 months, I guess. But
Okay.
then it started up again. So,
All right. I mean, yeah, I get it. I'd be
but it
frustrated
did get
too.
pretty heated. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not going to admit, but
Yeah.
I mean, this guy just does not understand that. One, you just can't let a dog sit there and bark
Yeah.
because you think
this-
nobody else has any rights.
Is this like a kennel?
Yeah,
have
so they
right
put
there?
that kennel right next to my fence.
Okay.
So as you can see, this is like a big
yeah.
drum. So
Yeah.
every time that dog barks, it's like it's like it's right there,
Yeah.
right? And I told him, I said, why did you put that right next to my fence, right next to my patio door window, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And I mean, we can't control, where he puts it.
no, and I understand that,
it
but
sucks,
it's just
but-
common sense, right?
Yeah. Well, I'll talk to them about the dog as far as doing the snipping and the barking.
And I'd like to get another bark log too. So
that's probably the best thing to do is get the log again.
Yeah.
I don't.
What's your first name?
Josh.
You were the one that was here before with Dustin.
Dustin.
Was you a detective?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, we can get you a bark log. I'll have to head back to the police department and get that for you, but I can bring one by. And then yeah, if it's snipping at your kids through the fence there, give us a call. We can have either us or animal control, whichever one.
I do want a bark log because, I mean, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. They think it's just a free for all to have a dog just bark whenever you want and not take care of it. And that was the other thing is, the dog there for a while was barking quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And we were doing some stuff on the roof, and Dustin was up on here, and he's like, that dog doesn't have any water, right?
Yeah.
So, just taking care of it, right?
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, yeah, I'll go swing by and get that for you, and then I would just say it sounds like they're having like some sort of party or something today, so they will be out here. Just try to keep your cool.
I know. I just
everything like that. So.
I don't want a bunch of problems, but at the same time, I have odd hours that I sleep. Right, I get up at 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And I'm gone, and I go to bed early too.
Mm-hmm.
So I just can't put up with a dog that nobody wants to.
Yep, we understand the odd hours of sleep. So, but okay. Well, yeah, I'll go grab that for you, and I'll bring it back by, and then just call us once you get it done, and we'll go from there.
Okay. Appreciate it.
All right. Thank you, sir.
cash out for some money. See you later, Parker.
See ya.
The dude is still out here trying to antagonize my dad, filming in my kitchen. Look at this. Ain't even out here. Watch this. Watch as soon as I step out, he's gonna try to start some shit again. Watch this.
No.
Them?
No, they don't. Because no, they don't.
have no idea
No,
how much everybody
no.
thinks you guys should just get out.
No, that's why they've all told me they're sick and tired of hearing your dog at 5 o'clock in the morning.
I'm sure they have.
So the cop said that the camera's not aiming over here, but the motion sensor. Every time we walk past our kitchen window, this happens. Could that be? Go call the cops. Send them back over there.
Please go ahead. Yeah, same with you and your son just like open empty threats.
Good night, sir.
No.
Hello. Good. I was just gonna let you know because I don't know how productive your guys' conversation was earlier.
No,
It wasn't productive.
Yeah. So I guess their main concern is, I'm guessing you already know because I think they got that part across as the dog barking or whatever.
Yeah,
Right.
and I'm not aware that she does
doesn't
that
bark,
barking
no.
or
Okay.
better
There's-
in the morning.
Yeah,
There's
and
dogs.
I'm not
I
saying
live
she
next
does
door,
or
and I know
not.
she doesn't bark.
I just
Yeah.
want to make sure that you guys can get on somewhat of the same page
We
so that
we
it
got
doesn't
a bark
continue.
collar ever since
Yeah.
the orders came. We make sure that
Okay.
Yeah,
she's
because we
quiet at
have been
night.
visited
You
by
guys
the
have any
police.
kind of cameras in the backyard?
No,
We haven't installed
no,
it.
we
Here's
only
what I
have
would
one
do.
on the
I
side.
would invest in a camera that records that because what you're going to have is they're going to say the dog's barking during these times.
Told you.
And if you have, you're going to need something to be able to provide that because
Thank
it's going
you.
to be.
Where
so-
can
Is
where
where-
can the view of the camera reach?
Can
Just
it be-
our yard?
As
Only
long as
in
it
the
has a
yard?
portion of your yard.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I mean, if
'Cause
you
that
have
was
it
the
angled on the
question.
back, facing back to where your dog's kennel's at, there's nothing wrong
Okay.
with that.
Okay.
yeah.
I can show you where our cameras.
Okay.
Where our
Yeah,
camera
well,
was set up.
I'll check
Yeah.
that out. Yeah.
Because
So-
ours is just right at that corner.
All right.
That's the only place we weren't sure because I was like, because I don't want them filing on us because it's showing in their...
Yeah.
It can show. Here's what you can't do. I can't put a camera in my backyard only showing
on
the
his
neighbor.
yard.
Right.
Yeah.
It
Right
needs
now, if I'm shining my backyard, I've got one in my backyard. It shows my neighbor's back. It just that's the neighbor's
Yeah,
it
backyard,
is.
So.
Yeah, you're allowed to record your own property.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct. So I'd have something streaming 24/7.
Okay.
And if they make claims, then you at least can say, "Here you go. Here's our
The
evidence
proof.
of."
Yeah.
And I honestly, if they have those claims, like I'd much rather them do the proper channels. I don't appreciate what they're doing. Is like every time like we're out, they try and
Every time my
cuss
kids
out
are
my
out,
wife
they're
or cuss me
cussing
out.
and threatening.
And every side again, they're saying the dog barks, so that's why they're upset. And they're saying the dog's lunging and biting at their kids. I know you got
They
a kennel
don't
there.
have kids over there.
There were kids. I mean,
Yeah, I've seen some recently.
Well, we have a dog run and we have our fence up against the fence, so there's no way that the dog can bite them.
I'm not saying that. I'm not. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
right.
that's
You're
the-
you're giving us your best advice, and I'll
I
definitely
appreciate
take
it.
that up.
Yeah,
so.
I'll say
we'll do
that
that.
if the dog doesn't bark, and they don't make a claim, then it is nothing, right?
They're
Yeah.
still
I
only
appreciate
just threatening violence against them.
Yeah, that's our biggest
He's being
issue.
racist against my husband.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I support freedom of speech, but threats is beyond that.
So like, what can we do? Because they're threatening us while we're just saying, "Go away, go in the house." Like we don't want to do this, and they keep adding and cursing, and my kids are watching, and I don't like. He's gone for work
Best thing
sometimes,
to
and
do is
I
have
feel
something kind of
scared.
recorded to where we can see that. We can
Okay.
do that. We can look at it and see
Okay.
is there something criminal.
So
Okay.
camera, gotcha.
That helps.
Camera, or if they start yelling at you again, start recording on your phone.
That's what I just called. I was just like,
Yeah.
I don't have anything to record it.
But they shouldn't be giving you any more. I let them know that you guys are having a party or whatever today too, so they shouldn't be giving you any problems. But if you need to call us back, do, and then
we
we'll come back
appreciate
down.
it.
Seriously,
Okay.
thank you.
Alrighty.
Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Over the past like 3 days, has been causing issues with us. Originally it was over a dog barking, and now it's went from like yelling at us to verbal threats, and I don't know what he's doing, but he's put out this what's Friday the 13th like doll thing out in our yard to antagonize our dog, and I'm just trying to figure out what I can do about it, because at this point, like, we just want to be left alone, and my kids are scared to go outside, and my dog is getting nervous because they're doing this. So
okay, so yeah, I've read up on this third time in the past 3 days that we've dealt with this. Is there any? So you said there's a Friday the 13th doll in his backyard.
in their backyard, like pointing at our yard, and it seems pretty deliberate to me.
Okay. And regarding like the threats, he said that was they were made in the past, where they documented with the other officers.
Yeah, with witnesses there too.
Okay. So I mean, today, Hyrum, what would you like me to do? Because there's not much I can do.
Is there an action that I can take, like a restraining order or some type of like cease and desist order?
So it would be a protective order, but because the way it works, right, you have to take it to a judge, and he kind of reviews the reasoning why you would need a protective order. I mean, I can put you, or I can give your contact information to our advocates, and you could speak with them, and they know a bit more about what it takes to get a protective order, and the steps you need to take. So I can pass along your information to them. or you could go to civil court and, you know, kind of go down that route. But, you know, it is kind of a hassle doing that. So would you like me to kind of pass along your info to the advocates and you can speak to them?
Yeah, I would. So, like, they could just do that, though? Like, that's...
So it wouldn't be, you wouldn't be, like, it's kind of difficult to get a protective order, right? So that's why, you know, you can talk to them, see if your case is strong enough. Because, like I said, it needs to go to a judge, and he has to review it, and if he thinks there's enough cause for a protective order to be placed, then he'll do it. But if not, you know, you won't get a protective order. And kind of seeing these two cases from the other day, I personally don't think there's enough there to get a protective order. So, I mean, I can still, if you still want to talk to them, I can pass on the info. But I mean, yeah.
So verbal threats and stuff isn't enough to get a protective order from.
Yeah, like I said, they would the advocates would know more than I do. And like I said, we don't issue the protective orders as police officers. So it's good to talk to them, see if you know. If you have enough. So I'll send them an email. What's a good email for you, Hyrum?
Yeah, it's hyrumowen@gmail.com.
Hyrum Owen, okay. And you said at Gmail?
Yeah.
Okay. And this phone number is a good contact number for you?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, perfect. Alright, Hyrum. Well, other than that, man, is there anything else I can do for you?
I mean, nothing we can say to them is going to get them to stop. I don't know if an officer can come by and ask them to stop. They can. It's just harassment at this point. I don't know what. Like, it's kind of ridiculous that we can't just...
So, is there anything different today other than the Friday the 13th thing? Is there anything different from the previous?
He hasn't said anything. I did hear in a Ring camera it sounds like chainsaw noises during the day.
Okay.
Probably more of that intimidation. I mean, is that even legal? Can they just do that? Like, you're trying to intimidate their neighbors? And
so there'd be no way to really substantiate, you know, that he is putting up a doll to harass you or starting a chainsaw. You know, he could just say, yeah, I was doing some yard work and I was starting my chainsaw. You know, there's nothing concrete here that could lead to criminal charges.
Even if it's like directly the following day.
Yeah. So I mean
that we had before.
Yeah. There's nothing criminally that can be done here. You know, just because he has a Friday the 13th thing in his backyard, you can just say, yeah, I like Halloween, or you know, chainsaw. Like I said, he was just doing yard work. You know, there's unfortunately no criminal charges that can come from this, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand that, but... Yeah,
well, you can feel free to look up the Utah Code on harassment.
Yeah, I'll talk to the advocates, see what they say, because... I mean, it's we can't even enjoy our backyard with what's going on with our neighbors, so...
Yeah, I understand that, man. So I think it's best you talk to them, and hopefully they can kind of guide you down the right path regarding a protective order or something like that, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Alright, thanks. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Thanks, bye.